Okay, today I'll be reading all the dates that I've been on this month as a 24-year-old living in New York City. I literally had a date like every other day this month. Anyways, this is the first date. He took me to omakase. Honestly, dinner dates are pretty cliche, but my favorite food is sushi, so it was fine. I went to get ice cream afterwards. I went to Time Out Market in Brooklyn to walk around. It's freaking cold and we walked for 30 minutes. This date was a 7 out of 10. Second date that I went on was a paint and sip night. We drank some cocktails while painting. Very wholesome night. As a former art major, this was very therapeutic, but he was 10 minutes late. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The third date that I went on was a mini golfing night. He already bought 2 drink vouchers for me, so brownie points there. We ran into my friend and her Bumble date too. That was freaking awkward. I give it a 7.5.
What is up, everyone? My name is C. Welcome to the C Talks channel. If you're new, you know the drill. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing the C Talks channel. All right, without further ado, let's react to this TikTok video. So I played you guys that clip at the beginning. This young woman is a 24-year-old living in New York, just using guys for dates. So let's get into it. First of all, I have to say this. She talks way too fast. Let's talk about the 12 dates that I went out on this month in New York City. The first date was like, she talks way too fast. I had to really strain myself to understand what she was saying. She's had a date every other day this month. 30 days in a month, a date every other day. She went out on roughly 15 dates in 1 month. That's a lot of dates. A lot of dates. I would argue that a guy in New York City would have a really hard time, unless he's killing it and he's at the top, would have a really hard time having 15 dates in 1 year. That says a lot about New York City and the dating environment. Let's talk about the first date. The first date was a dinner date, sushi, ice cream. They walked outside in the cold. She gave it a 7 out of 10. I personally have an issue with her rating these dates because that tells me that she's not really valuing the guys she's going out with. One thought I have also is, where are the men rating their dates with women and posting them on the internet? Oh, they don't exist, because the world would eat them alive if they did that. Women can get away with this in first world countries. Hey, if I went out on a date tonight and recorded everything and gave it a 7 out of 10 and put it up on YouTube, I'd probably catch some heat for that. So second date was a paint and sip night. Again, very superficial the way she describes things. We drank cocktails while we painted. He was 10 minutes late. I give it an 8 out of 10. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Very superficial. Just the fact that she can't say anything about the actual guys that she went out with. She does not describe any of their qualities, the type of guy that they are, whether they're, I don't know, engineers, lawyers. She doesn't talk about them. So clearly she's just using them for meals, drinks, and experiences. That's it. That's pretty much all she's doing. Date number 3 was mini golfing. He bought her 2 drink vouchers, so she gave him some brownie points. Thumbs up, because you bought her 2 drink vouchers. And then she bumped into her friend on a Bumble date too, and that was awkward because her friend was probably just doing the same thing she's doing, which is using a guy for drinks, dinner, and an experience. That's it. For those of you who don't know, my channel is the Coach C channel because I used to do confidence and life coaching. I had a client in New York who I got close to once, and he told me about his roommate. So he basically told me that he had a roommate and she was fairly average looking. She would go out on dinner dates every single day after work, and she never paid for food. Like, that was her thing. Like, work, schedule a date so she doesn't have to pay for food or a meal or anything. These are the types of things that you see in these big cities in the first world, just women using guys. One thought that I have is, I wonder how the guys feel while they're out with this young woman. She's clearly just there using them for drinks, dates, and experiences. I wonder how they feel. It must feel, I've had a few bad dates in my life where I know the girls is, using me. This happened to me a couple of times when I was younger. It doesn't happen much anymore because I'm an older adult. I have stronger boundaries. I try to vet the women that I'm going to go out with before I go out with them. But I wonder how the guys feel. It must feel crappy to know that you're one of 15 guys she's going out with this month. You're not special. You're just one out of the tons of guys that she goes out on Bumble dates with. That's the other thing too. This young woman went out on roughly 15 dates in 1 month. I would argue her grandmother didn't go out with 15 different guys in her life. This is the new young breed of women that we have in the first world, and men are replaceable, they're expendable, swap one out with the other. This is the type of environment that they live in and that we have in first world developed countries. In the same TikTok video, she talks about how a guy picked her up and took her, I think it was for a spa day. I'm going to play the clip in a second. So, you know what? Let's play the clip. Check it out.
We went to a spa. I did a whole review on this. It was seriously so relaxing and intimate. First of all, he picked me up in his car. I just felt like a passenger princess and super taken care of. But I was kind of confused if I liked him or just the experience.
So in that clip, a dude picked her up and took her out on a spa date to a spa. Those are expensive dates. And she says, I was kind of confused if I liked him or just the experience. Even she's confused. The fact that she doesn't know whether she liked the date or the guy tells me she did not like him at all. She just enjoyed the fact that a dude took her out to a spa. That's it. If you do this, if you're younger, you have less money, so you can't obviously take women out to a spa date. But when you're older, you can treat women a little more, and it's something that you can do. But at the end of the day, a woman is not going to like you because you take her out to a spa. She has to actually genuinely like who you are, the person you are, your charisma, the way you dress, the way you smell, your attitude, your perseverance, your persistence. I don't know, maybe your financial situation if you have it like that. She just liked the date. She's not going to go out with the guy again. Unless she wants like a sugar daddy. That's what that guy could be. Because if you can take a girl out to a spa on a first date, you've got some dinero. You've got some money. But hey, all the more power to this guy. Maybe that's what he does. He just takes girls out to a spa day, the first date. I wouldn't do that. But all right, my name is C. Appreciate you guys watching. If you liked this video, you'll also like this other video up on the screen. I'll be back with more videos soon. Peace.